Hey guys, so on this next slide, this is I think number 52 of 3,428. Oh, 29, okay. Well, you can see right here, this is the person's mouth. You're actually looking from the back of the head. Mouth is open, and you can see the dents, and you can see the transverse processes of C2 there. Of course, on this side here, you can kind of see the elbow joint, the arm bone coming down, and of course, right here in the middle, there's some bowel gas there. And this person is on their left side. This is what we call a frog leg view. And yeah. Next slide.
Our next slide is a great example of the lamina propria. We can also see here the fenestrated capillaries, as well as many bile canaliculi.
Embryology of the fish, the tortoise, the hog, calf, they're all very similar to the human. And well, just remember as much as you possibly can.
And alpha ketoglutarate. Does anybody have any questions about that? Is that clear to everyone? Okay.
Okay, before we start the quiz, I just wanted everyone to know that I love hiking. And back in college, I was a little bit of a wild girl.
We have the optic disc where the optic nerve comes in. Optic nerve, cranial nerve number 2. And as you can remember, the mnemonic, OOO, to go, or to take a family vacation, go Vegas after hours. I hope that helps you on your test. And yeah, let's go to the next slide. Now this is something I thought was very important. Doesn't have anything to do with the cranial nerves, but you know, the arcuate artery of the foot, it's very important to understand that the entire body is connected. Anyway, go to the next one. And I just thought this was really funny. You know, Mr. Osborne, may I be excused? My brain is full. Yeah, anyway.
The good news is we live in a 2-bedroom apartment, so I thought it through. I haven't slept in 7 years. I didn't always look like this. I'm actually Puerto Rican. But the wear and tear of parent, I used to have thick black hair. I was muy guapo.
Okay, good. Very good. That's very good. Now just go ahead and relax. Yeah, just breathe. Yeah, just really relax and let yourself kind of get into it. If you can't feel anything at first, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
When I first came to the school back in 1985, I really couldn't feel anything either. In fact, we could say we were learning together. Why don't you take a seat there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, go ahead and put him in the artificial chokehold. Good. Yeah, that's great. Can you feel that?
Yeah, I guess. It feels a little bit better than before, at least.
Yeah. And how do you feel?
I feel okay.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Are you a Royals fan?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I like them a lot.
It's a really exciting series. It's really, really great. You guys are doing excellent. And again, just really just go with the flow. And just enjoy it.
Okay, thank you.
It's so fun being in lab, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Okay, great. Just let me know if you have any questions.
Okay.
See you.
In this slide, you can see that this one is cut transversely, while the other one is cut longitudinally.
I'm over here to AV. Stupid thing, I don't. That's broken. No. Anyway, AVL lead right here. You can see a deep dive right here in the S and. Okay, here we go. And then it comes up and.
All right, this is your first quiz question. Somebody call Alan.
Before being hired at this school, me and my wife Terry took a riverboat down the Amazon where I found one of the biggest critters I had ever seen in my life. Now, this here snake has about 12 rows of teeth and they are nasty sharp. This thing can hiss like a bird. So, what my partner and I did is we performed a procedure called Flauxenausenhilification. Don't worry about taking notes on that, kids. And we gutted this snake for its venom. We don't know why we did it, but it was freaking cool.
Honey, just make sure you're using your medical words. Just think, how would you spell pussy?
This is the really interesting part, because if you don't take the heads off properly, then everything gets mixed into the batch. Someone gets a beak in their bucket or a mouthful of tendons, and you got a lawsuit on your hands. I got a fainter down in head removal.
You're, you know, the try opposite toe off. And here's my, the toe off. There's a lot of here. I'm not really sure why her arm looks like.
Guys, this is one of my favorite slides from our slide collection. You can see, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful stain. There's these cute little cells right here. Those are some of my favorite cells. Okay, you guys, what is this? Come on, you guys, this is really important. What is this? Okay, you guys, seriously, this is a really important concept. You really need to understand this, so what is this?
Okay, and here we have the sympathetic ganglion, and it runs up here on the afferent nerves and relay, and then goes out as efferent nerves and relay. So again, one time to make sure you got it. That goes up as afferent and relay, and then back as efferent and relay. Now you guys got. If you guys don't get this on the test, I'm going to kill myself. So one more time. So afferent relay, and then efferent relay. You got it? Okay. Good.
Well, for all of you out there in listening land, I hope you're listening, because I want you to know if you put incriminating photos on Facebook, then you probably will end up buying a stethoscope that's way too expensive and get yourself locked into a deal that you don't want to be a part of, and it will ruin your life. Remember the Brewsters? Yeah, happened today.
This is, you can see this whole region here this is dermatitis facies, and this one primarily affects male genitalia. And oh yeah, this is really disgusting. You don't want this one. It primarily affects sexually active females. And this one has a 50% mortality rate in children younger than 12.
Hey, this is radio station WSKEE. We're taking calls on the wish line, making your wacky wishes come true.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" parlor. I wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with Leoshi, cause she don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know, I see her all the time, everywhere I go, and even in my dreams, I can scheme a way to make her mine. Cause I know she's living fat. Her boyfriend's tall.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, who's gonna answer my pages today? You gonna answer my pages?
Sure.
No, but seriously, I will give it to you. I will seriously give you a page.
Okay.
You wanna do like a tracheotomy or something?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, alright, it's all yours.
We have EKG, which was actually founded by studying frogs. They put electrical impulses, see these little bumps here are electrical impulses in your body. And well, they found these that while the frog legs would twitch, they would see these electrical impulses. And so now we can use this to measure the heart. Most people don't know what this means, and neither do I really, but we can make some pretty good assumptions. Bueller, Bueller, Bueller.
You guys, I've got a future riddled with chronic diseases, and I'm going to want to be treated by a doctor who came to class.
Alright, class. Today we are going to be talking about the pelvis, and we're going to start with the innominate outflare. So, George, can you go ahead and hit that? See here, the king. The king is going to demonstrate a little bit about our dysfunction today. Now,
Now. 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 The king could dance, but he was a prime suspect for innominate outlaw. Okay, now I'm going to tell you a little story about a guy who got in a car accident. He was at a gas station. You're not going to believe the way that he ended up hurt. There was actually a moose jumped off the top of his car and right in the sacrum. I'm going to demonstrate a little bit for you what that moose might have sounded like. All right, I think we understand a little bit more about innominate outflow now, and let's go ahead and practice.
Okay, well, I know that this can be a lot to take in, so if you have any questions, you can come to me. I have the entire textbook memorized. Literally, I have that entire textbook memorized from allergies to X-linked gamma globulinemia.
But, you know, it actually reminds me of a story. I was working over at had this come in. She told me she had something so she size of you know, I'm not sure why she wanted it's kind of awkward. But, you know, I don't know. I couldn't really look her in the eyes after that. I don't know why. But, you know, anyway, so kind of weird. Yeah, anyway. So you got the opposite foot strike, foot clearance, tibia vertical, a bunch of crap. You guys don't really need to know it. Anyway, we'll go on. Next slide.
Seriously, you guys, you need to know what this is. Come on, anybody know what this is? Come on. All right, the Purkinje cells, okay? Let's move on.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" parlor. I wish I was like 6'9" so I can get with Leoshi, cause she don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know, I see her all the time, everywhere I go, and even in my dreams, I can scheme a way to make her mine. Cause I know she's living fat. Her boyfriend's tall and he plays